after getting, and pleasure is what we get, what we learn. All these are conditional, circumstantial, and based on the attachments and others' loyalties and others' problems. And even that is a referral pleasure. Whatever you getting the people is only a referral pleasure. In fact, Ananda is in you, the bliss is in you, the color is colorless, the light is lightless. You know pretty well. No color is coming in the TV. No color is coming from the TV to your eye. Color is an angstrom difference of a light from 250 to 700. A differential irradiation of a retina gives an illusory feeling of a color, and color is colorless. And light is lightless. Light is a irradiation feeling in our retina because light is the radiant aspect of heat energy. So in that parlance, when you dwell further, after all, the space is the notional aspect of the matter, and the time is the notional aspect of the energy, and the space and energy are notional. The rationalities of matter and energy sustain. Out of these two, only one is rational. The energy is rational, matter is notional, because in the transient time, even the matter annihilates, and matter is defined as one form of energy in a differential wavelength, and the connection between the energy and the matter is the quantum particle, or the building block of all atoms, which is defined in 93 Vertical System Forum. The simultaneous existence of energy and matter together is called a quantum particle, which is Ardhanarishvara, yin and yang, Adam and Eve principle. The presence and absence, the donor and the recipient, and the swing of the neutral energy, which is got nihilism, or the purnatva, or the sunyatva. A positive swing is matter, a negative positive zero is called energy. The positive swing is a positive force of a daiva, and negative force is called the daisha, and polarity creation consists of opposites of the polarities, and that's why what you donate, what you take becomes the left side in the woman, what you donate right side in the man, and heart is more feminine, that's why it is located towards the left side, because it grabs the subtle energies, and right side is so that's why when you brush your teeth and put your water in a sink, the water always moves from right to the left in a pradakshina way. Once we go to the temple and we stand and do pradakshina, it is meaningless. You should never move around the temple. When you are in a transcendent state of awareness, heightened awareness state, the energy pulls you round and round in a pradakshina as the water is moved round and round in the sink. Even I push water, again it moves it. It is because the earth is 23 degrees inclined to the ecliptic of the solar, and owing to the Coriolis force of the earth, the gyration and currents of water and the cyclone always from the right to the left of pradakshina. When I go to Australia, they take the opposite. So please believe, and what is the left, and what is the right, and what is minus, and what is plus. When you transcend minus and plus, that is the pure Purna or Sunya or the God. Sorry. Now, fifth poem is that you have to realize. Only 8 poems are there, the fifth one is going on. How to realize? Chittaishanatrayamavekshita mokshamadgau Bhaikshamrutena parikalpita deha yatra Jyotih parat parataram paramatma sagnya Dhanya dvijarahasi chujyavalokayanti. Chakya, please divide Ishanatrayam. You have 3 desires. One desire is Dhaneshana. Let us get amass all material wealth ourselves is the Dhaneshana, which is killing most of our time, and it is avoiding and avoiding us to realize our truth and the purpose for which we are born, and we are not able to do it because a man is totally imbuing all his time and energy from birth to death in possessing the objects of worthlessness of a transient nature. Second is Dhareshana and Putreshana, reposing and investing more on time in over attachment to the wife and children. Attachment is not wrong to the wealth or wife or world, but this over attachment is called adhogati. Not right attachment is not adhogati. And last is lokeshana. In the lokeshana we want positions, garlanding, and very good recognitions, rewards. Rewards what? The reward of a work done is to have it well done. If you have done your job best, do you expect a better reward than that? And are you the doer? You are the non-doer. God is the all-doer. Then why do you think that I element is still there in order to receive the big bags or the bouquets? Transcend. There is no pain or pleasure. There is no recognition or result. You transcend. And Vaikshamrutena Parikalpita Deha Yatra. It doesn't mean they are constantly begging for their alms. A detached person, like a salaried employee, when he does some Samaja Seva of a Rishi order, he used to get alms from each house for his sustenance, because a saint is never greedy, but he is needy, and he takes little food for his survival and gives back the total security for the human need to overcome the insecurity, financial, physical, social and family insecurities will be overcome once the jnana of the saints are followed by us, which is experiential in them. And this Jyoti, Parat Param, Paramatma Sakya, this Jyoti, God is not light. Light is a connect link between the seen and the unseen. So because the seen is known, the unseen is not known. Abhyaktacha bhave srusti, abhyaktacha janasyate, abhyakto brahmando jnanam, srusti samhara varjitam. There is neither birth nor death. The wrong notion of a birth leads to another wrong notion of death. We are ever alive, the body integrates, body disintegrates, and we are alive. And this alive beyond the Jyoti is eternal awareness, which is called Paramatma Sanya, the universal awareness compared to the individual awareness. Dhanya, Dhija, Rahasi, to Javalavekilandi. Those Brahmins are Dhanya who see the eternity in the heart. After all, who is a Brahmin? The Brahmin is one not by the birth. The Brahmin is one who understood the totality of the Brahmanda, the knowledge of the universe is called the Brahma Jnana, is a Brahmin. We cannot call a person Shastri when he lacks Shastra knowledge. A person possessing Shastra knowledge is a Shastri, is a title, it is not a caste. A Pandit is having a Panditya. A Purohita is a well-wisher of a Pura. Now a person is a litigant master in the village, how we can call him a Purohita? And how we can call a person as a Brahmana without a Brahmajnana when everybody is born once? How a Brahmin could be born twice? It is not like that. The birds are called Dvija. Once the egg takes place from the mother bird, and again the chicken takes birth again from the hen. It is called Dvija, notionally they said. But a Brahmin is one when they are born with a lot of negative energies and materialistic order of a materialistic passion. We are taken birth, that is one. And once our passion is overcome by compassion, by our understanding of self-realization, we take another birth. So whoever transcend their minds are called Dvija. Those transcendent mind will have the Brahmajnana. They are called Brahmins. Brahminism is not a caste. It is a state of mind. It is never a status. It is an opportunity to serve the rest of the society, because God never comes to you. God comes through you. And when God comes through you, you are Him, and you are never separate from Him, and you borrow all such qualities. The sixth poem speaks of nature of the self. Nasan nasan nasadasan namahan nachanu nastri puman nachana punsaka meka bijaihi brahmatas saman vasita meka chittaihi dhanya virejuritere bhavapasya baddha. So please understand the nature of the universal truth here. Neither it is asat nor sat, neither both. Neither it is big nor small. Because why we cannot attribute, so people said God is not a thing. When God is not a thing, the second line goes, God is no thing. And let us not stoop to the level of declaring, instead of telling God is no thing, don't say God is nothing. No thing. Because they cannot describe what is that thing, they simply said it is no thing. So, the Ekabhijam, this totipotency, and the creative world is nothing but a variance of the original energy. मजनन्तमहम्बोधौ आश्चर्यं जीववीचयः उज्जन्ति घन्ति खेलन्ति प्रविशन्ति स्वभावतः. In me, of eternal ocean of awareness, ujjanti, formating 82 lakh animals and trillions of universes and galaxies, trillions of varieties of its nature. Ujjanti, khelanti, they are playing with each other, thousands of chemical formulas, thousands of diversification, thousands of mutations, cistrons, recombinations, the eternity of diversification and universal formations. Janti, as a reason they also dissolute this process of generating, organizing and destroying, like a juice is information from north, east, west, south, G for generator, O for organizer, D for destroyer. This concept of creation is named as a God. And the moment you understand there is creation and the creator is a one aspect of the same thing, you have transcended the ignorance. The seventh point is that once you have related the self, please transcend this word. How? Ajnanapanka parivagdamapetasharam dukhalayam marna janma jaravasaktam samsara bandhana manityam avekshasanya jnanasinata ravasiryam vinishchayanti. Where the quagmire of material knowledge without transcending the metaphysical knowledge, and Dukkhalayam, the world is also we are getting pleasures, but compared to the pleasures, sufferings are more. Even the security of pleasures is not there, the guarantee of pleasures are not there, even the pleasures are transient. That is why it is called a Dukkhalaya, because it is dependent pleasure and never an independent pleasure. And it is imbued with Marana Janma Jaravasaktam. There is a death, there is a old age, and there is a change. And once there is a truth, it is changeless, it is free from changes, and it is a self-awareness. It doesn't depend on outside knowledge to know itself, and it is a self-illuminating, self-creating, self-procreating, self-recreating, and self-sustaining. So this Jagan Vidya and Brahmatasya cut ignorance with the sword of your knowledge. And the eighth poem is that Shantairananya matibir madhurasvabhavaihi ekatva nishchita manobhirapeta mohaihi shakam vaneshu vijitatma padasvarupam tadvastu samjaganisam vimrusamti dhanya. Ananya matibhi, without any thoughts in the mind, ekatva nishchita, after definitely confiding in what is the ultimate truth, apeta mohai, the world is an illusion and deceptive fact is a delusion. By avoiding these two, Sakam Vaneshu Vijitatma, after realizing the self, Vijita, Vedam and Vidya, to know the ultimate experientially, not by